Right, hello everyone. So this place here is the old Raf Tower at Wigsley, which is near North Skull, where we were the other day, and they've done it up, look. Can you believe that? There's people living there. There's people actually living there, look. The last time I went in here, it was a ruin. It was a ruin. But they've done it up, so sorry about that. This thing's playing up a bit. Yeah, but the one at Colby Grange, I don't think they'll ever do that up because it's known to be haunted. This one at Wigsley, I'm not too certain. But they're very, very creepy, these places. And you know what? I couldn't come out until 3 o'clock because it was raining until 3 o'clock. Just have to get off the road in. And just wasted some diesel having to go back to the nearest pub at Saxelby for the toilet. I should have learnt my lesson, I think, you know. But never mind. So this is an old RAF tower, the same as Colby Grange. But it's being done up, as you can see. And it was a ruin. And yep, so this place, I don't know much about the history of this place. Apart from, I know that's an RAF tower, obviously. And the weather is very unpredictable. And it's late. It's later than I normally ever come out. But never mind, we'll do what we can. Right, so I'm going to go on to Spalford, which is not far from here. Right, okay. Right, so this is Spalford, and I used to come here years ago. I know it's a bit dull now, sorry about that. I used to come here years ago, you know, with other people. We used to go to Spalford Woods, which is further down, and used to bring the, you know, walk dogs here, you know, when I had a dog. And oh no, my trousers are caught in this. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Oh yeah, caught on a nettle there. Right, okay. Not a nettle. Oh, never mind. Right, I'm going to tell you a story about this place. And my mum used to know a bloke. It's going back years. Used to know a bloke, and he worked on the railway. And he had a friend. There's a horse there, look. He had a friend that lived down here. A couple, Mary and Dennis. And their place was absolutely run down. You see that horse there? I don't think it will come up to me. I've just seen a woman with a horse, but she's walked further down the road. So I've got two stories about this place. And when I was about 17 years old, we came down here to visit this couple. And as I say, the place was absolutely run down. We've just got buildings there, look. The house there. It's just that it's getting a little bit, it is dull. But at least it's not raining. It didn't stop raining until 3 o'clock this afternoon. Now, the story of this place is, I'll tell you in a minute. Yeah, we came here when I was about 17 to visit them. And as I say, he was a friend of, not my mum's, friend of this bloke that my mum used to know anyway. And this place here, yeah, when I was a lot younger, in my 20s, I found a stray dog. And because I already had a dog, and you could only have one pet, because I had a flat, we passed the flat loads of times. I've shown you it loads of times. But I had a stray dog, and we had really bad neighbours at the bottom that used to moan about everything. He was an ex-sergeant major, and he was the right one. And the report reported, to the RSPCA, and anyway, they took the dog. A warden took the dog. It was only a tiny little dog. And I had to pay to get it back. And the thing was, because I already had a dog, it was difficult. And I knew they'd report me. So what I did, I thought, where can I take it so it's going to have a decent home? And this is where I brought it, which is next door to the couple that I've just told you about, Dennis and Mary. Of course, the dog would be dead now, a long time ago. But this is where the dog was brought, and it had a happy life in the countryside. This place here, Rose Cottage. I don't know if the same people live here. I've no idea. We're going back a long time. Now, telephone box there, look. Old telephone box. Now look. Wow. I've seen better days. And this place here, no, wait a minute, not there yet. I think this is just the back of the place here. I mean, it could have different owners now. We're going back years. And this place here is where Dennis and Mary used to live. Years and years ago. And of course, I'm going back when I was a teenager when I came here. And it was absolutely terrible. It was run down. The back of it looked like Steptoe and Son's place. And it was very, very rough inside. Oh, it was terrible. But look at it now. Look what they've done to it now. Look how nice it is now, look. It's got the church windows, look. And this is where Dennis and Mary used to live. But of course they've renovated it. Of course Dennis and Mary will be dead now. Rest in peace. They used to live here with a son. Teenage son. But this place was a wreck. All those years ago, this was really bad. Chapel House, look, they call it now. Because it is an old chapel. And this place here, they had caravans here, they had old cars here. And look at it now. I hope nobody comes out and wonders what I'm doing. But this here was their back garden. And there used to be all sorts here. It was rough. And I mean very, very rough. But look how they've done this place up. And down there, if you just turn around the corner, it's a sharp corner. And you go a bit further down, you come to Stapleford Woods. The only thing about Stapleford Woods, they're a little bit creepy on your own. So I won't go there today. But this place is amazing when I think of what it was. All those years ago. It was a wreck. And they had a lot of dogs and cats as well. And oh, it was terrible. But look how they've done it up now. I don't know when they renovated it. But they've certainly made it nice, haven't they? So yeah, I just thought I'd show you that. Tell you the story about the dog. The dog will be long gone now. Rest in peace. But yep. And of course we've had a bad day again, so I've come out late. It was pouring down with rain until 3 o'clock this afternoon. Don't know how to mess about and other things. So this is where the dog was brought anyway. This place here. A long time ago. And I'm sure I had a happy life. It did actually, because I came down here one day, you know, just to check. And the dog was really happy. It was running around and it was happy anyway. That was the main thing. And I don't know. Do you know that's weird because that looks empty. A little bit empty. I don't want to be, I don't want anyone saying anything. But that's where the dog went to, this place here. Next door to Dennis and Mary's place. What? So yeah. Just thought I'd tell you that little story. And you know what? I can't go back to try and find it now. I will do another day. But I was driving and I realised where I was. That was at Drisley Nook Lane. And Drisley Nook Lane is where Tom Otter killed his wife. You know, Tom Otter, the haunted son in. I was driving on Drisley Nook Lane. I know it's a strange name. You've got strange names in Lincolnshire places. And I realised, oh yeah, that's where they were walking on that lane, and then he killed her. Right, okay. There's not a lot just here. It's getting a little bit colder now. There's a horse there, but it won't come near me, I shouldn't think. I just thought I'd tell you that little story. Oh, 2 stories. Yeah. Of course, with it being late now and the weather dull, it's not brilliant. It's not very warm, isn't it? Yeah, and that old tower's been renovated. So there you go. I don't know if it's haunted or not, but with it being an RAF tower, I'd imagine so. Right, so told you that little story anyway. And yeah, it's going back a long time ago. A lot of stuff in there, lot. But they're put in the letterbox and they haven't taken it out. That's a bit strange. Right, okay, I'll move on. Look how creepy that is. Somebody just passed me, so they might tell me to to move. But look how creepy that is. What? Scarecrow thing, what? Wow. Pretty creepy that, isn't it? Right, I better go because I'll come out of the car. Right, okay. Right, okay everyone, so it started raining. again for quite a while. So I'm afraid I had to, you know, make my way back home basically because of the weather. And it's dull. It's a shame really, but that's the way it went. So I'm just here near where I used to live again, because there's really nowhere else to go at the moment with the weather. And they say it might be sunny tomorrow. Well, we don't know that. One hell of a summer, isn't it? It's a terrible summer actually. Soon be over, won't it? It's definitely not like last year. But we're here now, so yeah. Of course, if you watch my videos, you know that I come here every so often, because this is where my cat was buried. It was shot by those maniacs. And I'm sorry, but it's late and trying to dodge the rain all the time. It's pretty difficult. You know, otherwise I would have run around there, but I couldn't, because, you know, it started raining quite heavy. So just take a walk down here. It's not much fun when it's like this. It's wet, but it's the way it is. That's where I used to live. Over there. Oh yes. And I should still be living there if it wasn't for them. That's why I say never trust anybody. Never trust anyone, because they'll let you down big time. Do more than let you down. We've got some real evil people in this world. You can't get down there now, look. Well, you can go the other side. But this is it. They put this up now, look. There's a duck there. I'll go down there in a minute. There's a plane flying over. So you can't really get round like you could before. Yeah, this is a bit awkward, isn't it? It's the only way to do it. That's where she was buried, in this area here. And she used to love being here. She loved it. Oh yeah, she loved it. But they had to kill her, didn't they? Yeah. She was only 7 years old. Seven years old, eh? I could never forget it, ever. How can you forget stuff like that? You can't. This is how evil people are, and that's why I say you'd be surprised at what people would do. People that you know, even. What you class as ordinary people. You'd be surprised what they can do. For whatever reason, because they're so screwed up in the head. But there's a lot of them about, believe me. Well, it hurts me to come here. I come here because I just have to. I don't know why. It's just one of those things. And of course my other cat died last year. Well, it's over a year. It's about a year and a half now. Leah. And I still miss her as much as ever. They say you get over things. Well, you never really get over them. You just learn to live with them. Which is different. Now, because I've still got this bad knee, yeah. Okay. You never really get over things. I don't know how this will turn out on here with it being so dull. No, you learn to live with things. There's a big difference, really. There it is, look. Swanholme Lakes. And I used to love living here because of this. I used to walk around here all the time when I had my dog, Cindy. I had my dog, Cindy, when I had my cat, Daisy. She wasn't my cat. She came from... I've done it before this video anyway. But she wasn't my cat, but she didn't want to live there. She wanted to be with me. And that's the way that it was. But of course we had to have those two maniacs with an air rifle shoot her right in the heart. I've still got the pellet at a time. Believe it or not. Still got it. Not a nice subject, but it's what happened, and you can't. Yeah, I used to live over there. You can't really see. I used to look after my mum, actually. My mum died there. Well, she died in hospital, but you know what I mean. That was her home, and yeah, she'd never moved from Nottingham. I lived in Nottingham, and I had to give it up because of my mum being ill and everything. And I had a nice place. The neighbours were nice, and everything else. You know what I mean? Completely different than Lincoln people, I'll tell you now. And it was so... I couldn't do any other anyway in the end, so I ended up here. And I don't like Lincoln. I don't know if I've said it before. I think I have. But it's not so easy to move away from Lincoln, really. And especially now, because it's harder to get places now as well. But yeah, it just brings it all back. All the memories. All the memories, yeah. Good memories. And bad ones as well, obviously. And my mum died 2 weeks after my cat was murdered. So you can imagine how I felt. You can imagine it, yeah. Not good. Sun's out now, look. You see what I mean? With this weather. It's so unpredictable. Bloody hell. Unpredictable. Yeah, I wish they had more gaps here. So you could actually see, you know, the lakes, but you can't. I just thought I'd do this because I'm on my way home. And the weather's let me down again, so not a lot I can do about that. I'll see how it is tomorrow. But we'll see anyway. Did think about going up to the cathedral area again to show you those demonic creatures. And then I thought, well, I've done it before. But those gargoyles, if you look at it, if you have a proper look at it, what it is, you've got the devil. It should be on here on YouTube. You've got the devil with his mouth open, and you've got human beings inside the mouth. It's unbelievable. And the demonic creatures, you know, all around. And people never question these things. They think it's Christian. No, it isn't. It's far from that. See, the sun's out now. It's not very warm though, but so there you go. See, look. There's really no gaps, is there? What's the only problem here? Never mind. It's just the way it is. I used to walk all the way around here when I had my dog, Cindy. And with a friend as well. And her dog. A lot of the people, you know, that I did know have died. You know? I moved away years ago, and you lose touch and all that. So that's the way it goes. I've been here so many times that people over there must think, what's she doing here again? Oh, I was hoping to see that black cat that reminds me of my Daisy. I was hoping to see her. I don't know if it's male or female, but I was hoping to see her. I say her, I don't know whether it's male or female. I haven't seen it for a while, so I'm not sure. And I'd rather be living here than where I am. But of course, I couldn't stay there for the simple reason that I couldn't live around people that kill animals. Simple as that. Let's put it this way, I got into trouble trying to get my own back on them. Of course, I was the one that got into trouble, not them. They got away with killing her. That's the way it is. If you go that way, you end up near the railway track at the back of Sainsbury's there and Matalan. Big deal, isn't it? Not much of a big deal really, but there you go. Let's just have a walk down here. Been down here before that, it's too dark in here. It's just a walk and talk this. Because as I say, the weather's ruined it again. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of the weather ruining everything for me. It's right out in the countryside there. It started throwing it down with rain again. You know? So yeah, it's just the way it goes, isn't it? People think, what's she doing with that camera? Well, they better not say anything. Once I get an answer. But you get all kinds of people, you know, wherever you live, you know. Oh yeah. But when you live amongst nasty people that damage your property and your car and all that sort of thing, then obviously you don't want to live amongst them. This old caravan, look at that. I don't know why. I've just dropped my keys. I don't know why anyone would leave it like that. But they have. It's ridiculous, really, isn't it? Stupid. We've even got a step there, look. As if someone's living in it. I mean, look at the state of it. It's got all green. Oh. No idea. It's not very warm, isn't it? Well, no, it isn't. So over there would be the railway track. I think. Well, further down. So it's just turned out that way today. And there's not much I can do about that. So once again, it's a pity we've got the trees here. Again. Oh. Because of the legs. I mean, look at that. It's quite bad here. It's quite muddy. There's a car parked over there. What the hell are they doing? Why is a car parked there? It'd be pretty difficult to get around here, wouldn't it? So I've no idea. Van. I've no idea how he's got in there. But yeah, there's another car further down as well. I don't know what that's all about. I'm not passing them. It could be a load of weirdos in it. Just never know, do you? No, you never know. So yeah, hopefully the weather will pick up. Which is a joke. Certainly hasn't, has it? But hopefully it will do when go, somewhere different. But I'm not going to go to Derbyshire or anywhere like that in this weather, because that would be stupid. But we'll find somewhere anyway. But as I say, when it's raining most of the day, go caravan. When it's raining most of the day, there's not much point in planning anything. Well, you can't plan anything. So this video is not going to be brilliant, obviously not. But I can't do much about that. It's just the way it is. It's the way it is at the moment anyway. And then I'll try and get somewhere different. But if it's raining all the time, I can't. Now this phone's supposed to be waterproof, but when it says waterproof, it doesn't mean you can put it in water. It just means, a bit of rain on it will be okay. But who wants to walk around in the rain? Videoing in the rain, who wants to do that? It's not much fun, is it? And of course, since that thing happened with that bloody copper, do you know what? That's how I hurt my knee that day, because I was that stressed out with that big curb there at the co-op. That was all because of him. And yet I've seen a bloke, I saw it last night, a video, I don't know what it is, because I've never seen him before. And he was driving around with his phone on the dashboard. And yeah, I got done for it. Saying I touched it, basically. But how come he's getting away with driving around with it on the dashboard when that They've told me you can't do that. So I have no idea why some people get away with it and others don't. Which is just my bloody luck, isn't it? Yep, certainly is. I think that black cat lives somewhere down here. I haven't seen her. Hope she's okay. Is she? Oh, wow. It's quite cold now, to be honest. This jacket's not much good when it's cold. So yeah, I can't do anything in the rain. I'm so really fed up with it. But I couldn't do any other than drive, you know, drive back this way, to be honest. Which this isn't far from, too far from where I live. But yeah. So that's the way it is anyway. So all this is really is just to explain about the bloody weather. It's always a letdown, isn't it? Mind you, last year it was fairly good. Last year was totally different. But this year, look at it. It's pretty crap, isn't it? So what I'll do... what I'll do is see what it's like tomorrow. And if it's sunny, it's supposed to be sunny, but we'll see. And go somewhere. Not sure where at the moment. I wish I could go miles away, I tell you now. Scotland and stay there. But I know that's not possible. It's a 9-hour drive and yeah. You'd have to stay over somewhere because you couldn't do any other. And I'm a terrible sleeper if I'm away from home. I wouldn't get much sleep, let's put it that way. So the house she came from was that one at the end. Right at the end over there. Right at the end one. I'm not going to show you where I used to live and all that. I've done that before. So yeah. That's about it, I think. Unless I see something exciting on the way home. And I don't think I will. Look at the clouds, look. Yeah, look at the weather. So another letdown. I'm sorry about that. Can't help the weather. Pretty dreary, this country, isn't it, when you think about it, in many ways. What with the weather, a lot of things, you know. A lot of things that are going on, and you see places that are absolutely bloody run down. And, you know, you wonder why, don't you? Council property that's absolutely run down. Where's the money going, you know? Well, some of these are private, some of these are council. But, yeah, you wonder what to spend the money on. Right, I'm not going to show. It's okay. I'm going to leave it at that for now. Unless I come, you know, find something on the way home. I can't see it. But, yeah, so thanks for watching. I'm sorry about the crappy weather. And I'll be on again as soon as possible. And hopefully the weather will be okay. And it'll be somewhere decent and exciting, hopefully. So take care, everyone. And good night. I might come on again, I don't know. But good night for now, anyway.